All right, welcome back to Dual Liberty Firearms. Today we are doing something a little bit different and a little bit more interesting. So we have my 410 shotgun here, and we're going to be using some Winchester AA 2.5-inch max half-ounce 8-shot. So this is clay target load. This is a target load. It's something that most people are going to have if they have a shotgun. It's a common round to have. It's just a good round to have, and you have it for everyday use, whether it's clay shooting, you know, whatever you're doing with it. But today we're going to find out if this round could go through a mock wall. So today we have sheetrock here. So it's a sheetrock wall with two pieces. Either side is sheetrock screwed onto none other than 2x4s for studs, and we have insulated it. So it is a mock wall, the same that would be in, you know, any normal up-to-date house nowadays. And we're going to be using our 2.5-inch shells to see what we can do from a medium distance away and see if we can go through this wall and see what kind of damage it does to a ballistics gel human head on the other side of a wall. So home defense maybe, we'll see. We'll find out what happens when we go to shoot through this wall, so stick around to find out, and we're just gonna have a good time with this. So let's see. All right, so we have our 410 with an 8-shot in it, and we're gonna see what happens when we shoot it through a mock wall to hit a ballistics gel human head. Fire in the hole. Definitely dusted him with some plaster there. All right, so we just shot at our mock wall with insulation, and behind it our ballistics gel human head, to see what would happen if you shot through your wall with a 410 shotgun. Now we're not going to do it inside because that'd just be silly. So we shot at a mock wall outside, and the exit of the mock wall, being that we were only about 10 to 15 feet from it, not even, it is a pretty tight grouping here, and we have quite a bit of devastation done to the head. Definitely plastered up, but you can see within the plaster that there is plenty of pellets that have entered the head. So from this side, let me dust it off a little bit. If you can see right here on the inside, there's just tons of pellets across the inside of the head. So being as it's a target load, there's a bunch of little pellets entering the head and no exits, but it will stop somebody for sure behind a wall, and it is effective to use through a wall if you had to in a self-defense scenario. So all in all, you see that a 410 can go through a sheetrock wall and stop whatever's on the other side of it. So we're going to try it again, but we're going to put the wall sideways here, and we're going to shoot a little bit, actually we're going to shoot it crooked, a little bit angled, and we're going to try to put a round through it sideways and hit the studs and see what happens then. So stick around to see what happens with the second shot on the stud. All right, we're gonna try a sideways shot through the stud with a 410 and see what happens. Gotta load it. Definitely hit the stud for sure on that. Now let's see, I'm gonna load it. All right, so on that shot, what happened was I had hit right here. I clipped the stud with a bunch of the pellets that were in there, and it went through and through the insulation and tore a big hole in the backside there, coming out on an angle, and we have the head. So again, it is a little dusted up. We'll see if we can wash it off here a little bit with some snow. Get all that plaster off. So you can definitely see that a lot of the round hit right in the face, right here on the left side, through that wall on, I believe that was the first shot, where most of it came through directly into the face. Then afterwards you can see with the second shot that all these little pellets on the inside have gone, you know, at least 3/4 of the way through the gel and definitely penetrated inside the head. We can see at the bottom here there is a bit of blood coming out, so there's definitely damage done. Okay, we have a little exit wound here on the side where there's pellets just protruding and stuck just barely out of it. So needless to say, if you needed to, a 410 would go through a sheetrock wall and do a lot of damage behind it. If you like the videos, you like the channel, and you like our content, like and subscribe, and until next time, have a good one.